Okay, so for the discussion today, I want to talk about question number 1 and number 3. So for question number 1, it asks, would you use project-based learning in your classroom? Why or why not? I think I would strive to use it in the classroom. I think it would be a little difficult just because, especially with the younger ages, they're just not that, I feel like there's not a lot of as many connections, I guess, that you could make for project-based learning to like the real world, because so many of the skills that they are learning are like very basic type of skills. I feel like I'd be more likely to use it in like the upper grades when I get to like maybe like 5th or 6th grade if I'm teaching them. That way they're like more kind of in touch with like the world around them, and they like understand how things connect more, and they also have like those skills, like mathematically they have the skills that are like a little bit more advanced that can connect to like real world type of stuff. For the younger grades, I think it'd be really difficult, but I feel like if you collaborate really well with like your other teachers in your school, or like you look for help or like outside sources and stuff, I feel like it would be manageable to do. So for number 3, it asks, how do you create a classroom where students feel comfortable enough to use their own ideas and follow their own way of thinking to solve a problem? I feel like one of the biggest things for that is just to like let them know from the beginning that, hey, I want to see what you guys are capable of. No two things are going to look exactly the same. Even in a subject like math where students do have to, they all come to the same answer, there's always like a lot of ways to get there. So maybe support that, and like if you're teaching something, like in my classroom right now, whenever we teach a skill, we teach them like the 1 or 2 ways that like the book and like we've always been taught to teach them, but we also let students come up to the front and like share their thinking and share the way that they got to it, and kind of give students more room, I guess, to decide which ways they want to use. In more flexible subjects like maybe like reading or social studies, I feel like giving them a lot of opportunities to use the skills that they're best at. So like maybe they're super artistic, so if you let them like create a poster or something for an assignment rather than writing a paper, or if they are like very like writing gifted, you could allow them to like maybe write a poem instead of writing like a typical like 5-paragraph essay, or just like give them more room on how to express themselves in the classroom. I feel like that's really important.